Welcome back to a new casted game. Once again, we're casting the Women's Tournament. They have done the semi-finals and the finals yesterday, but we're still casting some of these matches that have happened earlier because there are just a lot of matches and we thought they were really interesting. So here we're following the scout of Tamtheteribil playing as the Malians. And then we have, thank you, on the, on the Mongols we have Clara Floored Hemsel. And with me today we have Nim. And my own name is Trui. Or Trui if you're Dutch. You can pronounce that. That's always welcome as well.
Oh no.
Those sheep are like very...
I think she must have maybe she might have missed them. She might have
those were some sneaky sheep.
These are the sneakiest
he's
sheep
gonna
I've
get
ever
sheep
seen.
like they're trying to hide.
They are
walking into the forest.
Like when you this happens sometimes, right? Where you're scouting and you're just like trying to find the sheep and you went past a whole side where you know there should have been sheep. You know that there should have been sheep, but for some reason there were none. And then you look back at the replay and you're like, they were right there.
They were like a meter
They were
too
right
far.
there.
But like this whole part here in the north is a bit weird though with the cliffs. So it makes it harder to scout for those sheep for sure. Where in the side like on the east and on the south, it's a little bit easier to scout there with the cliffs, I feel like, because the cliffs make a little bit more sense.
Yeah. So we're on Mongolian Heights. There's always a river cutting across here. There's plenty of sheep typically on each side of the river to be found.
We do have the Mongolian player on Mongolian Heights. Does that mean that they're gonna have an advantage, or do you think that has like?
I remember specifically. I don't know whether this is true about Mongolian Heights, but I remember there was a map. There is a map called French Pass.
Yeah.
And at the time, the French were one of the worst performing factions on that map. So it need not have any relevance to how well it works for each faction here.
We're gonna see if the Mongols are gonna win the Mongolian Heights.
Yeah. I'm hoping that Scout, like our Khan, will return on time because we're on the last sheep corpse here, I think. If I'm not mistaken.
I mean, the berries are close by, but they're not optimal, of course.
It's not optimal. So
there's a sheep right there. It might like actually walk to the town center if it sets one more step.
The thing is that in order to gather berries, right, you need to make like a gear. I mean, it's pretty close.
You can get it to the town center. Oh, there we go.
That's lucky.
The clutch sheep, guys.
That's so lucky. Oh, she found it out too. She found it out. Like she's like, oh god, yes, I need this sheep because we have 8 on food here. Which is
the maximum, right?
That we can have on one corpse, on one carcass.
I mean, you can put more, but then they're not efficient. They're just gonna be waiting on each other, right?
Yeah, we're going up with the Mensa Quarry for the Malians, and the Malians they've got options early game. Is always a thing, you know. They've we
see a lot of people go for the trade network just to be able to like use it as an outpost, right?
Yeah, but like I'm talking like unit composition. They have options. They have pretty good early game units. The Donzo is great. The javelin thrower is great. Archers are also good.
The Donzos that throw a javelin.
Sofas are good. We've got the Silver Tree for the Mongols, which means that maybe we're looking to get some trade in this game.
Sadly, the trade post isn't like in the like the east or in the south corner, because that would have been amazing with these cliffs.
I mean, you can put the Silver Tree down here and trade to this one.
But that's dangerous, though.
It is dangerous, but at the same time, it is coverable, right? Like you need like a tower up here. A tower here, and you're done.
But you're the Mongol, so like
you can't wall up.
No,
you cannot wall up. But if you manage to gain map control, right, then that would be a very good trade post to work towards.
True. And the scout of the Khan, not the scout, I guess, is gonna go like check it out as well. Maybe to check if the Malians are looking for trade themselves, because they obviously also have a trade landmark, but they didn't go for that one.
Yeah, we're immediately heading into Wheelbarrow. Yeah, okay, switching out horticulture here for double broad axe. I think that's the right call.
Yeah, especially because right now you're already queuing something in the mail, right? You can't queue two things at the same time. So if you queue something in another building, that will immediately start. So you will basically win some time with that.
Yeah, we're probably starting out with the sofa here. It's a great unit. Obviously
Starting up with the upgrade actually.
Oh, are we going for warrior scouts?
Yep.
Not sofas. This is warrior scouts. Interesting.
It's gonna be the con against the warrior scouts.
Interesting. I did not figure that we were gonna head into warrior scouts, but that's really cool, actually.
And the Mongols are also picking up an upgrade. What is that upgrade?
It's the
Upgrading
horseman. So it's
okay.
gonna be basically horseman versus horseman. The warrior scout here is basically a horseman. I think you should look at it as such. And then we're gonna have for the archery range along with that.
Yeah, so we can counter the spears may they occur. What's that? Oh, that's the bird. The bird. Bird is scouting.
Yeah, this is the con ability where that just like allows the Mongol player to like scout here for a period of time.
Yeah,
and
wants
have
to
vision for some time.
Take a look at that wood line.
I mean, it's fantastic. It's a really good ability. Sometimes it really reveals something that would otherwise be kind of hard to reach.
But you know what that reminds me of? Of Metal Gear Solid. They do have like this bird as well, right?
I guess. Yeah.
And then you scout with the bird.
You do scout with the bird.
But you are the bird then while you're scouting, I guess. It's like.
So I think
eagle.
we're just like looking to shape up. Like the Malians definitely going for heavy, like quite heavy on the eco upgrades here. Already starting out the cattle ranches.
Ooh, cows.
Will we have enough space for the Grand Fulani Corral this way? Oh, we're placing it here.
Yeah.
We're placing it here. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because it can be like one tile next to it, and then one here. Yeah, there we go. And then we're making a circle around.
We've
it
got
like
this planned out.
Because you don't need a full circle because you only have 20 cows. You can build more cattle ranges, but it doesn't make sense because you can't put more cattle in it.
So Silvertree is making producing traders. We need to move this obviously over to the corner in a bit.
Yeah.
But when you're making it, always just build it underneath your TC and just move it, like pack it up and move it there later.
Oh, I had a comment by the way, because you were always saying we. They were wondering why, so I told them you were a king.
It's the royal we. It is the royal we. I don't know. I just feel invested in these games and I want to win them together with them.
Even though you get like
I'm not a participant. I don't really know most of these people. I try and look at some of their streams when they stream and it's a good time.
Yeah.
But I'm not super active on Twitch. And I don't know. I don't know why I do it. It's I don't
This is
I don't
the first
know.
time
I feel like I'm just like invested in the matchup, and then I'm perhaps inclined to say we. It's a good question. I've never really been made aware of this. So we have a barracks. We have a barracks. Clara has a barracks.
Yeah.
Next to the Uvu.
I think Tim just researched hardened spearmen. I mean, it was a veteran tag.
Yeah. We got hardened spearmen.
That's not Tim.
Sorry. Okay, but we did. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. Clara researched hardened spearmen because there are warrior scouts out on the map.
Yeah.
And that will be Donzo's obviously for Tam.
Yeah, hardened Donzos then, I guess. I mean, I saw a veteran thing.
Oh, we've got arrow slits here up here already. So this is like a really good spot for that outpost.
It's gonna be painful for those spearmen if the. Yep, there he goes.
Okay, Tam, you need to be. Ooh.
Go in.
Oh, and now the villagers have to walk all the way around. We do have wheelbarrow though.
Nobody died.
We do have wheelbarrows, so they were super fast into those that tower.
Yeah, and if
this needs to be firing.
Spearmen. Then
on the spearmen.
Then that would be great.
But instead, we're focusing the Kashik, which it's just gonna heal up. The spearmen is really what needed to go down here. But I think we're gonna lose all 5 of these villagers, which is a heavy loss.
She's definitely not
Tam.
looking to push in with that army to save them.
Now, obviously, we can come back from this. It is not a huge deal. because
it is a pretty early strike.
It is a pretty early strike, but the Malian economy is strong. We do have those cows. We do have passive gold income. We can come back from this. It's not a giant deal, but losing 5 villagers, we've lost 5 villagers, but we're
10 behind.
Did we?
No second TC, I think.
Is
right?
Okay, yeah. We've the Uvu is close enough to the town center here that we've been able to produce double villagers a couple of times.
Ooh, fancy. The wolf.
The wolf is scaring off all these villagers.
Yeah, they're like, no, we're not gonna build that wall anymore.
Oh, and Clara's actually looking to
do a
press on the.
Oh no, wait, that's the same player.
Yeah. Press on the foot.
Oh,
this is not good. We can't lose more villagers than this. That would be very, very bad.
7 in total, 8 in total, 9. No, that one survived.
Okay, yeah, we do need to contest this, right? Like, because we do need these berries. Like, our cows alone will not be able to. Oh no!
No, the gold villagers. Run! Oh,
it's thankfully a misclick from Clara here, attacking the pit mine instead.
Ooh, that was. I mean, they were idled out.
Yeah, and we still have villagers on the wood here as well.
I mean, they seem to be safe for now.
They seem to be safe for now.
On the berries, we got even more units coming out. They seem to be driven away, though.
I mean, we do have the military numbers to fight these off, but we just, for some reason, even like despite the outposts on both sides here, like we didn't have the reaction speed that we really should have. Like we should have seen these coming. We know that these were like just walking around the base, right?
Yeah, especially because they already killed some villagers here, right?
Yeah, it's why I like this outpost so much, right? Because like it provided not only like the view for your deer carcass, but it also covered that river crossing, the central river crossing, because there was a couple of these on the map.
Yeah, but
and
it's most likely that I come from like the shortest path.
The shortest path, right? So I really like that outpost there. It's a shame we had to lose it. I'm not sure if we could have contested it really, because I think we did have Donzos out already, and then we did have some archers.
Yeah, there were a couple. The wolf is coming. The wolf is coming.
Yeah, thankfully we've walled this off, but I'm afraid that we're gonna have an overchop soon.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Oh no! Oh, this one villager.
Where is this going?
Oh no, he's gonna.
That's another dead villager for sure.
Yeah. He's gonna try and.
Yeah, there is an overchop here, so we are just gonna have to retreat all of these villages and have more downtime on our economy here. This is not looking good for Tam. You could say it's looking terrible. Like the units are here, right? But the economy is down the drain right now. Right? How are Malian people ever going to afford houses like this?
I mean, they have gold.
They've got gold. You're right.
That's what we all missing, right?
I suppose so.
All us millennials are missing the gold.
But like we've got not enough food for more unit production. We've got not enough wood for like more buildings, I think. Right? We're nowhere close to that age up. Yeah. Meanwhile, Clara is aging up. We're making the coral tide. We're just gonna unpack this as soon as we build it and put it over towards the enemy.
Yeah, just attack the attack landmark, right?
So what the coral tide does, for the people not in the know, when set up, nearby units within its aura heal +1 health every 1 second and gain an additional plus 20% damage. So not only will this allow you to just back off, right, and heal up, just like go back, take a couple of paces back and just sit outside the base of the opponent. It will also just like when you take that fight, you will do lots of extra damage. Lots of extra damage.
Run, scouts! Uvu is depleted. That's the sound of like one of the sounds in the Efteling.
I feel like I'm wondering if we could have gone into professional scouts, given that we're like with the warrior scouts already, and just like brought these deer back to the town set. I know professional scouts ain't exactly meta, but
it was so cool when it was meta.
It was. I mean, sort of, maybe.
Yeah, no, when you stole like those deer right when they were like harvesting them, right? They were harvesting the
You
deer.
could just yeet them out from under the villagers'
Yep.
noses.
And it was so funny.
And they were like...
They invested in the meal and you just come there and just grab them away.
They would like grab survival techniques. Oh, I'm gonna fully grab all of these deer, and then scouts would just come in and yoink them, and there would be no way to stop them because they wouldn't be any slower with the deer on their back. I'm glad we fixed that though, because that wasn't too much fun for the other player.
But it was for the players feeling.
Yeah, Tam really recognizing this area to be a fantastic area for the second pit mine, first of all, because this is a large pit mine, so you can fit more houses around this, which means more income. And like we said, like it is wallable, right?
Yeah, it is kind of
We
a
called this
weird
out
clip.
earlier. It is wallable. Where are we moving all of these? Are we just making...
I think to the deer.
No, we're putting these on the lumber camp because we're feeling the pressure on our base here.
Oh, the Kurtai is even gonna move closer.
It would be terrible though if at any point Clara really spots that out. We should not be attacking the dock. Can we attack the villagers?
Ooh, yeah.
Yes. Okay, villagers. There we go. Because this is
That's
8, 6.
yeah.
Those numbers added
15.
together, 15 villagers.
It's all right. I you can read, I can count.
That's a lot of downtime up for these villages. When I mean, Clara does have food, right? Like she has food for now.
Some more raids going on.
Yeah, we've got
here.
men at arms for the Mongols coming out. Are we looking to press here? Because I think we can. Like this. Tam's numbers not looking terrible, but these are veteran Keshiks, and there's a lot of them, and we're skewering them right into this. This is not great. These archers need to come up forward.
Yep, they need to shoot the spearmen.
They need to
Donzos.
get rid of these Donzos first. But we do need to be careful about the javelin throwers. We cannot push up too far. We need to be careful with that. We have some Musafati warriors mixed in here as well. Remember, those do extra damage versus heavy targets.
Yeah, it seems like it looks a little
This
bit better
is
for
the
Tam,
right
though.
fight. This is the right fight, right? Like, we have a lot of range units, and we're using these narrow streets here to really
Push them through. Like, make sure that you get as much time in with the archers, right? As much shots out.
Yeah, and the Kashyyyks need to walk all the way around, and their pathing gets a little broken and everything.
Yeah, we
I
see
think
that
it was smart from Tam to be like, I'm gonna have trouble with these moving these villagers around during the raids, and I just want to focus on the fight. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna send my villagers over to somewhere safe instead.
Yeah, and we see that Tam actually pick up the ranged defense as well to make sure that she's gonna win it from the other archers. And now picking up siege engineering, which I'm wondering why right now, because she's not really in the base of Clara, right?
I am confused about this as well, because siege engineering does not work great versus Mongols. Like if you see
Yeah,
this
they will
Kurultai and you're
run.
like, I want to bring that down, they will
Yeah.
just pack it up and walk away.
Yep. And can the Rams even attack it when it's packed up?
No, when it's packed up, no, it's not a building. And then the Rams cannot attack it, and they cannot keep pace with it anyway.
Yeah, we'd love to see like some raids on these villages on the food, because we've spotted these, right? And we
Yeah.
know there's a lot of them on
We
it.
know there's a
And
lot.
we know that there's invested in a dock as well, so they're not gonna leave that quickly.
Yeah, if we can bring the warrior scouts back out here, we can do major damage
Yep.
versus Clara, because otherwise, Clara's just going to be heavy on food. Speaking of, we should probably move some food villages over to anything else.
That's quite some bank on the food. And we got the Grand Ferrari Corral coming up right here, which is the cow landmark, right against the town center, keeping it safe, making sure that there's like exactly 20 cows being able to, well, actually 21 because it's 3 per priest.
I've just noticed, but we've
21
not
spots
replaced
for
our
cows.
uvu.
Ooh, food.
So like we're getting no stone income right now, even though that's like it's a
Free.
cornerstone of the Mongol faction. We need free stone. It doesn't cost you a villager to mine that stone
Yeah,
continuously.
just to get the uvu for a sec, right?
Yeah, I do think this is a testament to like how powerful the Malian economy is, though, because like the food went down a little bit because we're making the Grand Fulani Corral with a couple of our villages right now and everything. But the numbers are more or less the same, right? Like we still have a similar sort of income here. There was an overchop. Oh no, not an overchop. We did bring down a wall actually.
Yes. I mean, there's just one guy on that wood right now, just like acting like this is the wood they're actually getting.
Yeah, we can't bring out these dances because actually Clara just upgraded her archers. She's been bringing in more archers. She knows that actually archers is what I need in this composition, and these villagers need to leave.
Run for their lives. Yeah,
where are the rest of our units?
Oh,
no, we have them grouped up with the rams. So the rams are hurting us even more than just like grabbing that upgrade that probably wasn't worth it is doing.
Yep. We're not fighting under the Kurutai, so that is definitely a win for the Malians, I would say.
Yeah, lucky enough that we're not fighting underneath it. If this Kashyyyk goes down, I think we have the numbers to contest this, because a lot of these,
because they need to go around, so now they need to fight.
Yeah, a lot of these are javelin throwers. They will do extra damage versus those archers.
Yeah, I wouldn't like run right here.
Clara recognizing it for what it is and saying, you know what, if I'm gonna die, better just take out more villagers.
Yeah.
Which is the right call. I agree.
I think that's a veteran spearman coming in for Clara. Let's see, what is it? Veteran spearman. Definitely. +1 melee damage for Tam and upgraded to veteran for the sofas as well. The Khan has been killed. Yeah, we kind of know that the Khan has been killed. Like everything has been killed right there.
Yeah, and you're
kind of a death
like
trap.
I'm just left wondering what's the point of these battering rams?
Yeah, I think they
What
were
is the
going
point
for
of these? Because like
it's backed up.
it's
Oh, that's a.
I did like that
nice wall.
this new wall though. Like it was a good call to upgrade the wall and save yourself some trouble there.
I'm not sure if we needed the stone wall though. But I
yeah,
guess more defense.
I'm wondering what. So this is our Mensa quarry that's on stone actually. That's why we have the 75 a minute.
Yeah.
I imagine we're using that to get to a keep or perhaps a town center.
The Pekao, that's a bad. It's a bad timing for the Pekao just because of the Rams are just arriving at it. I mean, maybe the Rams are actually gonna do some damage against it right now.
It is gonna do some damage, but at the same time, it's like
it's gonna run right now.
It served its purpose, right? The battle is already over.
Yep.
And the Rams, these cost us 200 wood each.
That's
plus the siege engineering thing, and it cost us that fight earlier because we had them in the group. These were not worth it, I don't feel.
No.
Military academy coming in for
both
Tam.
of them. For both of them.
Oh,
actually.
yeah.
Yep. And we see that the silver tree finally has
been placed in the corner. Yeah, you're right.
And now the traders are going to be spotted by Tam. They're going to be in big trouble.
At this point, these traders should just head to the other trade post.
Take the safe route, even though it doesn't gonna give you.
And honestly, we could have done more as the Mongols if we hadn't been so heavy on food to secure this. Yep. If we like brought down a whole lot of outposts and just put sprinkled emplacements on them, which we could have if we placed that Uvu down here a little earlier, then yeah, that would have great recognizing the not forgetting about the food situation there.
Yeah.
Like we could have secured our trade a little bit better.
Are the Mongols trying to go for imp? Oh no, they just spent all their food. They had like so much food in the bank.
We had so much food in the bank.
It's
I'm
like
not sure.
1800. And
I feel like we
gone.
must have exchanged this.
Maybe. Not sure what happened to all the food. Oh no, they're queued in a bunch of units. Like 11 are queued up. So I think that might have happened.
Still don't feel like that was 1,000 food worth of. Okay, this is not going well. We need to like queue up our units in the back here and not at the front.
Yeah,
Because
they're
like
gonna go in one by
any
one
one
now.
unit that you send in here is just gonna
Instantly die.
We
Yep.
cannot contest this right now. We need to bide our time, make units, and keep ourselves safe. Keep the cool chai safe. Fight underneath the town center.
Yeah.
It's gonna be better there than it's gonna be out here.
You're not gonna kill a single unit if you send 3 guys in, but if you send 20 guys in, you have a bigger chance.
Yeah, I think this is really showing the power of going for those early ecotechs for the Malians. How good of a choice that was, because despite losing all of those villages, we lost quite a number of them, right?
Yep.
We do have the economy to back this up.
Yeah, you won't.
And not
notice as
just
much
that,
as a
right?
difference.
The javelin throwers are an absolute menace, right? Clara really wanted to get rid of those donzos with the archers, but it is so difficult when the Malians have this incredibly powerful anti-range unit at their disposal.
Yeah. I play the English a lot. It's really annoying.
It's really tough going up against javelin throwers. The only thing that would have really helped you in this case, I think, like when you have these kind of numbers, is you need a mangonel. You need a mangonel at that point.
Villagers coming out trying to destroy the rams right here.
It's all we've got left, but I think
They're not aiming at the rams right now, so they're definitely just on the sheep. I think that was a misclick, because the sheep were right at the same
I mean, look at the numbers, right? It's 70 to we had 7 here. Like it's 10 to 1.
Yep.
There is no coming back from this fight. I think up here it has been cleaned up as well.
Yeah.
We had the
We got
sofas
55
raiding.
villager kills for Tem right now. So that's something.
This went from like 0 to 50s
As soon as he entered the base.
in a matter of minutes.
Yep. I'm wondering where all those villagers came from, because like.
It's honestly there were a lot of them over here.
Yeah, but like, did he have like more than 100 villagers at
Well,
this
we
point
do have
already?
a second town center up, so if
Oh, it might also be the traders.
the trade and the fishing boats, I think those count perhaps as eco units as well.
At least the skilled eco units. And
Yeah.
that's it. Congratulations, Stamps, for winning this match. If you guys want to see more Women's Tournament, I'll leave the playlist up here and more gold games here too. Don't forget to subscribe, and YouTube thinks you're going to like this video.